Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to our press conference following the final race of the 2013 Pro Mazda Championship. It was a good one. We were able to beat the rain, which was exciting for our drivers as well to get it in. A number of restarts. We did have a few incidents on track, and the restarts made things exciting. Let's start down at the far end here with our champion now in the expert category, Jay Horak. Jay, grab that mic for you if you could, please. First off, congratulations on another win here this weekend. Obviously, you had Bobby Emerly back up to give you a bit of a challenge, which was great. But nonetheless, you were essentially driving against yourself throughout most of the day this weekend. But very impressive. I was very impressed. You kept getting quicker and quicker. In the press conference yesterday, you told us that you were just kind of learning the racetrack. You didn't get a chance to really get a lot of track time. How was it today? You obviously set on the podium. You increased your speeds. Did you find it was a lot better race for you today?
Yeah, I found 3 seconds.
Wow.
In 14 hours.
Good
so
for you, man.
yeah, and there was a lot left in there. I was I got quite a couple cars. There was one left that I thought I could get, and with too many yellows, I couldn't get it done. And so it was nice to charge and try to get in the middle of the pack with and get some good racing. But yeah, we found 3 seconds, and that's astonishing.
Overall, just a lot of rolling corner speed, probably.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Just confidence that the weekend's ending. You can push a little more, and that's really, I think, was the biggest thing.
The track itself, did you find any difference in the racetrack? Was there extra grip here this morning as well?
There was. I think the IndyCars laid down a lot of good rubber, and we could even use it a little more to the curbing. I got a little more courageous on the exits, grabbing them, and I found grip there that yesterday we just wouldn't have found.
All in all, a pretty good weekend for you?
Absolutely. I'm really glad to win the championship. I mean, we had a couple chances at first before, but technical or mechanical, and it locked me out. So it's nice to get a podium on top of winning the season.
Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
Let's move to the driver who finished third place today. It's JDC Motorsports, Juan Pedrieta. Juan, you had a great day going yesterday. You actually have been very strong here in Houston throughout the entire weekend, making good passes. On the restarts, you've been very strong. Yesterday in third place, and someone got into the back of you and ended up going off in turn number 6. Luckily, no damage to the car. But you come back today, another solid recovery for a third place finish. You were up to second at one point, but they moved you back a spot because of cutting the chicane. You must be very pleased to be able to come back with a good race today.
Yeah, I mean, we're very strong. This weekend we were very close to Matthew, actually, on practice. So we were very happy, very confident, and we had issues on qualifying, and race 1 didn't go the way we wanted. So, I came today and I wanted to finish the season on the podium, and that's what we did. I had an absolute rocket ship. The guys gave me a really fast car. I just had to be good on the restarts, and that's what I did, and I'm really happy to be here.
Juan, on the way in here, we were laughing that the restarts were kind of hairy. They were pretty exciting. It seemed like Spencer Piggott, who ran second, didn't really have the speed on the restarts. He wasn't able to get the car going quick enough. You guys were all pretty aggressive. It was essentially, if you didn't pass somebody, they were going to pass you. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think he was struggling on the restarts, and I put my nose on the inside, and I wasn't going to brake. I was already in, and he tried to hold up, and I had to cut the chicane, and I think he went back a little position, but I was already in, so nothing to regret.
Congratulations, well done today.
Thank you.
So back-to-back podiums as well for Nicholas Costa in second position. Nicholas for Team Pelfrey Racing. Nicholas, congratulations. Your car, unlike your teammate's car, was pretty good on the restarts. And as you said, when we walked in with yourself and Juan, you had to pass, otherwise somebody was going to pass you. Talk about the restarts and your perspective.
Yeah, all the restarts and even the start were pretty crazy. Was absolutely that. If you don't overtake, you get overtaken by somebody. And that's what happened in the start for me. Juan overtook me, and also Ferreira. So after that, I knew that I had to be really aggressive in all the restarts. Otherwise, I would just drop and drop and drop. And that's what I tried to do. My car was really good today again. I really have to thank Belfry for the car they gave me, all my sponsors, Oakley, everybody that supports me, my family. Really over the moon to be in the podium again, to be able to charge, to come from the back. I was 5th, almost 6th at some point of the race. So to come back again and finish in a strong position it's great. It's also really fun to be able to have such strong battles inside the racetrack, with everybody being clean to each other and respecting their space. So it's a pretty nice day for me and my team, and thank you very much for everybody that watches us today and support the racing.
Thank you, Nichols. I appreciate it. And, you know, I will comment on that. You're right. The drivers up front, the top 5, top 6 drivers, showed a lot of respect out there today. The racing was great to watch. You guys were dicing it out with no contact whatsoever. So congratulations to all the drivers that were in that battle. Let's go now to the middle of the table for the 13th time this year. Matthew Brabham, your winner today, and already crowned as your 2013 Pro Mazda champion. You know, it's almost like an equation there, Matthew. You qualify well, you get on the pole, you get a good start, you pull out to a 2-second advantage, and then you slowly stretch it away from there. Is that kind of the plan every time coming in to really lay down those first couple of laps?
Oh, for sure, and especially at a street track like this, it's very hard to pass on, and I know it's these guys managed to find a way to do it. I know the racing looked pretty hairy back there when I was looking in the mirrors, but it was great. I mean, it's so important to get those first few laps really down, and I managed to get good restarts, and it looks like the guys behind me were battling all the time, so it was lucky for me to just get that little break on them.
You know, is it something we can look back to maybe last year, your time with Cape Motorsports as well? I know that they teach you guys to be 100% all the time. The minute you leave the pit lane, you're 100%. Is that something that a talent that you've been able to develop after working with them last year and through this year, being strong right off every green flag?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're definitely a great team, and they, you know, not only just engineer the car and get you out there on track, but they driver coach you as well. So, you know, I learned a lot last year, and I think me and Spencer last year really learned a lot off each other as well. And I know we were pretty much racing in the pit lane before we got out, so it was pretty full on last year, and yeah, it's definitely helped me a lot this year. So it's been great.
Let's transition that into working with Andretti Autosport. From the very get-go, you had a really good connection with the team and with your engineers. I know that was very strong. Let me give you the opportunity to kind of cap the season off by talking about the people that work with you as well. You guys have that intangible connection between the mechanic, the engineer, and the driver, which really has provided success.
Yeah, it's been kind of weird. We just kind of got along instantly really well at the start of the season, and yeah, it's just been incredible. I can't describe the job they've done this year. Every single session we've been, you know, 100% on top of our game, and yeah, it's just you know, translated into results, I guess. I can't thank them enough. You know, Yancey, my engineer, and Fred, my mechanic, and Scott. It's just been an incredible year. I just can't thank them enough, really. I mean, it's been such a fun year for me hanging out with those guys, and those guys are pretty much family to me. So.
Any last words as your final podium in the Pro Mazda Series?
I mean, I'm just so excited to be here and just so excited to have this wonderful year. I've just been enjoying it while it lasts, and I can't thank all the people that are supporting me this year enough. Mazda especially has you know, been absolutely wonderful to me for the last couple of years, and really looking forward to being in the Mazda Road to Indy, and yeah, I'm just so thankful for the opportunity that they have given me.
Matthew, congratulations on your 2013 championship, and good luck at Indy Lights next year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys.